Okay, next tractor. We got a GE E-12 36 volt electric tractor. It's called a Electrac. Made by GE. They made it about, I think, 3 or 4 years, and then Wheel Horse bought it out. Bought this one for the original owner. I actually didn't buy it. I got it given to me. The original owner passed away. His wife and family had an estate sale. They had a lot of other garden tractors that had already been spoken for. I got through late. They had no interest in this, so she gave it to me. So I loaded it up, brought it home. The 6-volt batteries that were in it were junk. They were all split from being frozen. So those came out. I did some reading. I went with 3 marine batteries. They're 110 amp hour deep cycle. I'm not going to be using this to mow. I got 4 acres, so I mean, I'm just an enthusiast. I collect garden tractors and never had an electric one, and I thought I'd tackle this and see if I could figure it out, but it's got me stumped. What I got going on is I've got reverse gear. I can drive all over the yard in reverse. It does fine, but I've got no forward gears. I have checked, I can't remember what all this stuff's called, but I've checked this set of point contacts. As far as I can tell, this one's working the way it should. When you turn the key on, it's working like it should. This one here, I'm pretty sure this is for the PTO. I gotta buy one. This piece of Bakelite's broke, and it'll work if you hold it down and I can engage the PTO. I checked the deck and all the coil motors worked and it's spun. So the front mount deck's in good shape. The front lift works. But what I got going on is here. Okay, there's my gauges. When I go to reverse, it works like it should. The meter barely reads because it's just the transmission. But when I go to forward, sometimes it'll actually still go to reverse when I go forward. Let's see what it does. Okay, it pegs, and nothing happens except for that toaster up there gets red hot until you return it. So that's what I got going on. When I originally got this tractor together, got the batteries in it, I only had reverse, so I kept messing around, cleaning contacts, taking stuff loose. Don't know what I did to get it to go, but I was out in the yard, had it in reverse, and I went from reverse to forward, and it went. And I was like, whoa, it works. Drove all over the yard. This switch here, I think that's called the power pulse switch. That actually worked. It actually kicked into like turbo mode, which was kind of cool. But went back to reverse, went back to forward, nothing. So I brought it back in the garage, messed with it, checked more connections, cleaned more connections, kept messing with it, and I got it to go in forward one time, and when it did, I think this is called a diode. I didn't take any electronic classes in college, but this here, I'm pretty sure it's a diode, and that thing blew up. I mean, it's either a resistor. I don't think it's a capacitor because it's too small, but that's got a hole in it. I don't know if you can see it. There's a hole right in the center of it. But that shot sparks out, shot smoke out, and after that, nada. So will that cause the problem of this thing not having any forward gears? And I did find this. I think there's a website, something power. I did find this piece here. I think this is that might be I got to read up on it. I'm going to get the catalog, but that starts with a V, Veristor, this here. But anyway, that shot sparks, and I haven't got it to go since. So, like I said, all the connections have been clean. I've checked all the switches. Everything checks out right. The main power switch over there checks out. The circuit breaker checks out. But I got no forward gears. So if any of you guys got any ideas before I get the book and start digging into it, maybe you can tell me, if get me on the right track or what to check. Like I said, I have no clue about this. So I mean, I've had it for 4 days, and I've been doing a lot of reading on the internet, and I can find a lot of info, but everything I check is not my problem. So yeah, if you can help me out, I'd greatly appreciate it. Okay, till the next one.